All right, guys. So apparently, our boys over in San Antonio got a little bit of love from coaches, execs, and scouts. They did a recent NBA offseason poll, and we're on a list for quite a few of these. So let's take a look.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so big shout out to Megatron Don for actually taking this straight from ESPN Plus and just posting on Reddit. I'm with it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. So as we can see here, it says NBA offseason poll, coaches, execs, and scouts vote on best player in the NBA, best player in 5 years, 2025, all that good stuff. All right, we're going to just dive straight into it. So who is the best player in the NBA right now? And by the way, if any of these you disagree with, I need you to leave a comment below. And yeah, let's have some discussions going on, okay? You guys been lacking. You guys been lacking in the comment section lately. Get your game up, okay? Get your money up, not your funny up. All right, let's go ahead and see. Who's the best player? Nikola Jokic. I don't think many people would disagree with that. 2 people said Luka Doncic. 1 said Anthony Edwards. I'm not going to argue with any of that. I think that's totally fine for that to be the top 3 right now in the NBA right now. But moving on, it says who will be the NBA's best player in 5 years? Victor Wembanyama with 12 points. So most of everyone said Wembanyama. Kind of insane to say Nikola Jokic in 5 years will be the best player in the NBA. I don't know why they said that, okay? I don't think these are that crazy to say SGA, Luka, Anthony Edwards. I love me some Nikola Jokic, but I am questioning this person who voted Nikola Jokic over some of the other guys that you could vote for in the next 5 years. Moving on, who will be 24-25 NBA MVP? And as you can see, Wembanyama won that. No, it was SGA. SGA with 7, Luka Doncic with 5, Anthony Edwards with 2, Nikola Jokic with 2, Jason Tatum with 2. I actually agree with this. I think it'll more than likely be SGA. It'll be SGA or Luka. I don't see it going any other way. I mean, SGA could have very well won it this year. So yeah, I don't. And I doubt they'll give it to Nikola Jokic again right now. So yeah, I think it'll probably be SGA. Moving on, who will be? Now I take issue with this. I don't like this one. Who will be 24-25 NBA Rookie of the Year? So Zach got 1. Reed Shepard at 2, Alex R at 3, Stephon Castle at 4 with 1 vote, but he got the same amount of votes as Rob Dillingham. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This makes me question a few things. Okay, like first and foremost, I've never been the biggest Zach fan. I know that a lot of people are very high on him and they're excited for this upcoming season to see him play. I just don't. I've watched him for a few years. I'm just not that high on him, to be honest with you. And I wasn't high on him in another draft that we were talking about where he could have potentially went into that draft. I just never been that high. Reed Shepard, I could definitely see that. Alex R, I feel like the only reason he got only 2 votes is because, you know, his difficulties in the summer league. So slightly disrespectful there. Stephon Castle getting 1 at all, him being a Spur. I mean, let's just be honest. You know, we don't get too much love around here. But him getting a vote at all is great. I actually do legitimately believe he has a shot to be Rookie of the Year. I don't know if he'll be over Reed Shepard. I know that Reed Shepard is going to have a pretty decent season. At least that's what I feel. But Stephon Castle, man, it's kind of strange because he can put up can put up points, and that's what it's going to take, right? To have some pretty decent numbers to win Rookie of the Year. But I feel like he does so many other things that don't end up in the stat sheet that would maybe hurt him as far as winning the award, even though maybe when it's all said and done, he probably did deserve it over some other guys that might get more votes than him. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see, but I truly do believe he has a legitimate shot at Rookie of the Year, okay? I wouldn't be opposed to putting money on that, honestly. I just wouldn't. It says who will be the best player from the 24-25 rookie class in 5 years. Now he got a little bit more love here. So you got Reed Shepard with 8 votes. Stephon Castle had 3. Donovan Clingan had 2. And I can see why Shepard and Clingan would get those, get quite a few votes, or a decent amount. Clingan only got 2, but spread out quite a bit. Topic at 2. I need to know who's voting, okay? The only ones on here that I I can get with that. I understand is Reed Shepherd, Stephon Castle, maybe Klingon, and Buzelis. I don't know. Nikola Tope, he will not be the best player in 5 years. That's insane. But maybe it does come down to they're seeing his size. You know, everyone is trying to compare him to Luka. He's nothing like Luka, but they keep doing it. So I guess I get it. Moving on. Which team will win each conference in 24-25? Oh, this is interesting. Boston Celtics. Okay, that's an easy bet, I guess. 2 said Bucks, 2 said Knicks, 1 said Sixers. West, the Thunder. Okay, 14 on Thunder. Dallas 2, Minnesota 2. Okay, whatever. Who will win the 24-25 NBA title? I don't know if it'll be the Celtics. 8 with Celtics. I don't know if it'll be the Celtics next year, but I mean, why not? And then the OKC Thunder at 7, and you don't care about the rest. So that was really interesting, man. That's some pretty good stuff there. We've been on quite a few. We got some praise in this one, okay? Victor Wembanyama, obviously that's an obvious pick, but one thing I wasn't expecting was for Stephon Castle to get any love, because I know that he's going to be overlooked quite a bit. But maybe with playing with Wembanyama, that's something that's really going to stand out and really help him as well. He has very high basketball IQ, so who knows? Maybe his stats are up to par what it will take to win Rookie of the Year. But hey, is what it is. Let's see what some people had to say. See, Zach, Rookie of the Year pick is interesting. Exactly, that's how I feel. That one guy who voted Ant as the best player in the league right now, I know. 1 year for us to go from being talked about as a potential dynasty team to not a single soul picking us out of the West. Who are we talking about? You talking about the Nuggets? Yeah, I think he's talking about the Nuggets. That's tough. It's funny how they are more confident in OKC winning West than in Boston winning East. Boston is still the best team going in on paper. Yeah, I mean, they're good. People need to chill out with this Ant stuff. Ant is good. He has some terrible opinions, but he is good. He is a good player. This is going to be hilarious to look back at the end of the season. It's funny that the first overall pick does not appear neither for Rookie of the Year nor for the best in 5 years. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you guys this right now. I was never high on Zachary Risachet, and I'm glad that he wasn't on this list. I'm just being honest. Anyways, let me know what you think. All right, that's enough babbling on my part. I'll take a look at the comments. Get with you guys later, man. Until next time, bye again. Bye.